Hey BetterSax players, Metcalf here, and welcome to my new series that I'm calling Mouthpiece Battles, where I'm going to pair two similar mouthpieces together for comparison and review. Today, we're looking at this Theo Wanne Gaia 3 tenor mouthpiece, and we're going to compare it with this Phil-Tone Tribute Ltd tenor mouthpiece. These are both 7-star. I've put links in the description below where you can find more information on both of these mouthpieces as well as the people who make them. Later on in the video, I'm going to let you know how you can pick one of these mouthpieces up at a nice discount exclusive to BetterSax viewers. My goal here is not to tell you which mouthpiece is better or worse. Our sound preferences are highly individual. What I prefer may not be the same thing that you prefer. What I would like to do is shed a little bit of light on some different mouthpieces out there that might not be so easy to get in the same room for a playtest for many of you watching. First, we're going to take a detailed tour of each mouthpiece inside and out, and then I'm going to do a blind play test where I want you to just listen without seeing which one I'm playing and then vote on screen for the one you prefer the sound of. Afterward, I'm going to play each mouthpiece so you can listen for a minute or so and then give you my final thoughts. Be sure to follow BetterSax on Instagram and Facebook, where I'll be sharing some bonus clips of me playing these mouthpieces. And also comment below and let me know which mouthpiece battles you'd like to see in upcoming videos. So here we've got the Phil-Tone Tribute mouthpiece. Phil Engelman is the guy who makes these. What he does is he gets blanks from Theo Wanne and then he does all the finishing work by hand. Now, since there's so much handwork done, there will be a slight variation from one example to the next. They're not all going to be perfectly identical. But I've got several mouthpieces from Phil Engelman, and the quality is always exceptional. So here's the Theo Wanne Gaia 3. This is a beautifully made mouthpiece. You can see it's got sort of this brushed finish. It's got this really cool design engraved in there, and also on the bite plate. I think that's really cool. And then this has a mouthpiece patch on top of it that can be replaced. So I think that's a really great feature of these mouthpieces. It also has this ligature. Check this out. This ligature is attached. It does come off, and he includes a wrench that will unscrew this so that you can adjust where you want the ligature to rest. So I've got it in the second hole, but you see you could put it further back on the table or further forward on the table. This is not a mouthpiece cap like a traditional mouthpiece cap for when you're playing. This is for when you put the mouthpiece away with the ligature on there. It protects the table of the mouthpiece and the tip of the mouthpiece. So that's great for storage, but they sell the mouthpiece cap that you'd use when the reed is on the mouthpiece separately. Also interesting to note is these lines etched into the baffle area of the mouthpiece. Okay, let's get into the blind test. There's going to be a poll in the upper right-hand corner of your screen where you can vote for the sound you prefer. There's no right or wrong answer here. I'm just curious to know which one you guys prefer before you know which one I'm playing and the price tag. Okay, go ahead and vote for the sound you preferred. Okay, now I'm going to play both mouthpieces for a minute or so you can hear them in a more natural situation. Here's the Theo Wanne Gaia 3 7-star mouthpiece. I'm playing a D'Addario Select Jazz 4 soft reed with this. I find that this mouthpiece wants a slightly harder reed than the Phil-Tone Tribute mouthpiece does. Let's now have a listen to the Phil-Tone Tribute Ltd 7-star mouthpiece. I'm using a D'Addario Select Jazz 3 hard reed and a Van Duren Optimum ligature. Okay, now that you've had a chance to listen to me play on both of those for a little longer, let me give you my thoughts. First of all, I want to preface this by saying these two particular mouthpieces are at the very high end of the price spectrum for saxophone mouthpieces. And it's important for me to let you know that you don't need to spend that much on a mouthpiece. Nobody needs to spend that much on a mouthpiece. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you've probably heard me playing on all different mouthpieces at much lower price points, and you'll probably notice that I don't sound all that different on them, despite the difference in price. With saxophone mouthpieces, more expensive doesn't necessarily mean better. What we're all looking for in mouthpieces is the best fit for us as unique individuals. Each saxophone player is going to have a different best fit for them. And that best fit is likely going to change over time. The best fit for me today is not the same as it was 5 years ago, and 5 years from now, that'll probably change again. Part of the fun and often frustration of playing the saxophone is that quest to find the best fit. So here's a warning. If you've got a mouthpiece right now that you're happy with, stick with it. The endless search for the perfect mouthpiece is often just a distraction from the thing we should really be concentrating on, which is practicing the gear we've got already and having fun making music. Once you open Pandora's box of mouthpieces, there's no closing it. These two particular mouthpieces are so good that if they're really out of your budget, I don't recommend trying them because they run the risk of making what you're playing on now seem inadequate. Having said that, there is a lively trade in secondhand mouthpieces, since many players are constantly trying new things out and then moving on as their tastes change. Few people want to hold on to thousands of dollars worth of mouthpieces, so you can often find lots of interesting options secondhand. Right now, for a limited time, Theo Wanne is offering a 10% discount to BetterSax viewers. If you use the link in the description below and then add the coupon code BetterSax10 on your checkout page, you'll get 10% off your entire order of everything on the theowanne.com website. I would like to let you know that I am not sponsored by either one of these companies. I received these mouthpieces for the purposes of making this video and for my own personal playtesting. Thanks for all the comments so far. I'd love to hear what you thought of this mouthpiece battle, and please let me know which mouthpiece battles you'd like to see in the future. Make sure you're following BetterSax on Instagram and Facebook, where I'll be posting some bonus content. If you're not already subscribed to the YouTube channel here, get yourself subscribed. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Share this with anyone else who may be interested. Thank you so much for watching, and see you again soon in another BetterSax video.